Alright guys, welcome back to YGOPro, and today we're going to be demonstrating the brand new Exodia FTK with Super Rejuvenation that has just been released off the Forbidden and Limited list. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let's draw our opening hand right now. Hopefully we can go first, so you guys always know. Paper gang, you know what? I want you guys to comment down below right now. Hashtag paper gang. Alright, cool. Okay, so we get to at least choose to go first, but now we have to look at our 5-card opening hand to see if we have the combo or not. So okay, we have the combo right here. For those of you who are not familiar with these type of decks, as long as you get access to DracoNet, you basically just win the duel. Him is just literally the main combo facilitator when it comes to these type of FTKs. Not only do you need access to DracoNet, but you also need Super Rejuvenation as well. And that's the only downside about this deck. You need to see Super Rejuvenation in your first opening hand. If you don't see Super Rejuvenation, you basically can't meet your win condition as easy as obviously opening up your combo pieces, right? But there are ways to actually dig through your deck to see Super Rejuvenation directly, and that's by just accessing multiple Saryujas. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to activate Silent Mining. Okay, we're going to discard the Blue Eyes that we search off the Whitestone Legend to add DracoNet directly from our deck to our hand. And the Whitestone Legend is very important in this deck because it's a level 1 tuner for this combo. I'll explain to you guys further on once we reach that part of the combo. But anyways, like I said before, Ib, the World Challenge CR, is literally the main combo facilitator of the entire deck. You can either play DracoNet or Overraptor, but I feel like, DracoNet and Overraptor, they basically do the same thing. And you want to play a 40-card deck, right? Because if you increase your deck size to like 45, you have a less chance of actually seeing Super Rejuvenation, and Super Rejuvenation is the card that you want to see in your first opening hand to actually achieve your win condition. So once Ib comes out, you're gonna activate Ib's effect. We're gonna be basically searching, War Legacy Guard Dragon directly from our deck to our hand. And now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna activate the War Legacy Guard Dragon. Activates effect. We're gonna target a dragon in the graveyard. We're gonna target the Whitestone Legend to basically special summon it to our side of the field. I'm pretty sure you guys are already familiar with these Guard Dragon plays already. So now we're gonna make, Cyframe Lord Lambda. Lambda is very important because it is a light. So if you guys don't have access to Lambda, you can also play Lampronocus instead. But the light attribute is actually very, very important. So we're going to get access to Blue Eyes directly from our deck to our hand. And Ib is going to be able to special summon the World Chalice Guard Dragon directly from our deck. Okay, so we added the Blue Eyes directly from our deck to our hand. The only downside about this deck is that sometimes it can be a little bit inconsistent. Throughout testing, guys, I felt like there are multiple times when I drew dead hands. So like, 7 out of 10 hands, I'll probably see, a brick. But overall, I just want to showcase you guys that a deck like this actually exists, and that it's actually possible to FTK your opponent using Super Rejuvenation that has just been recently released off the ban list. So now what we're going to do is that since we made LP, we're going to activate, of course, World Legacy Guard Dragon to move the LP into the zone that's under Lambda right here. And the reason why we do that is because we want to make sure that LP points to the exact same zone as Lambda. So now we're going to use LP's effect to special summon Brotar directly from the deck. Once Brotar is summoned, you're going to activate Brotar's ability to target itself or target LP. We're going to discard Blue Eyes to basically add the Levianeer directly from our deck to our hand. Levianeer is going to be really important. Now we're going to use Brotar to make Pisty. Since LP and Lambda points to the exact same zone, we're going to activate Pisty's ability to revive back the Whitestone Legend from our graveyard. And, it's really important to actually revive back the Whitestone Legend because this card is a level 1 tuner, which is really important for our combo piece. So keep that in mind, this card is a level 1 tuner. So now we're going to use the 2 Guard Dragons to make Romulus, and once Romulus comes out, you're going to activate Romulus' ability to search Dragon Ravine. So you're going to add Dragon's Ravine directly from our deck to our hand. So now what we can do next is that we can activate Dragon's Ravine. Cool. Activate Dragon's Ravine's ability. We can discard any card from your hand to the graveyard other than Levianeer and also Super Rejuvenation, obviously, to basically dump Tempest directly from our deck to our grave. So now we're going to summon Tempest, okay, by banishing 2 dragon monsters from our graveyard. We can banish the Pisty and also LP, his special summon Tempest, which is really good. Now with Tempest and also Lambda, we can make a triple burst dragon. So make a triple burst dragon. Okay, really important. So now since we made Triple Burst Dragon, it has a zone. Since we made Triple Burst Dragon, we're able to activate World Chalice Guard Dragon's ability to banish stuff from the graveyard to special summon Blue Eyes from our grave. So we special summon Blue Eyes from our graveyard, which is really good. Nice. So now what we can do next is that we can use Romulus and also Blue Eyes to make Nightmare Cerberus. And Cerberus is actually very important for this combo, and I'll explain to you guys that in a sec once we reach our win condition. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to special Levianeer from our hand by banishing 3 lights in the graveyard. So we can banish the Lambda, which is why Lambda is important, because it's a light. We can also banish the Blue Eyes and also the Galaxy Serpent from our graveyard. So we banish 3 lights from our graveyard to special Levianeer. Once Levianeer is special summon, since you banish 3 lights, he gets the ability to reborn back a monster from the graveyard. So the monster that we're going to reborn is the Tempest. So you born back Tempest, and now using Levianeer and also Triple Burst Dragon, we are going to make Topologic Bomber Dragon. It's really important to make Bomber. Make sure that it's right above Cerberus. So now what we're going to do next is that we are going to make Stardust Dragon by using these 2 monsters right here, level 1 and level 7. Makes a Stardust Dragon right here. And this is when we meet our win condition, okay? Since we summon to a zone Topologic Bomber points to, Bomber will get to activate its effect to destroy all cards in the main monster zone, but you have Stardust to negate it, and it negates it by tributing it, and then you can activate Super Rejuvenation as Chainlink 4. Okay, so that means that during the end phase, the amount of times you tribute a dragon monster, you basically get to draw that amount. So now we're gonna go into our end phase, and this is when we reach our win condition. We're gonna activate Stardust Dragon's ability, okay, to special itself back to your side of the field because we activated its effect. Since Stardust Dragon comes back, it triggers off Bomber Dragon. You can activate Stardust again to negate Bomber, and Bomber won't get destroyed because it is co-linked to Nightmare Cerberus. And we're gonna basically keep repeating this process 24 times until we basically draw our entire deck. We're gonna activate Stardust, tribute itself, negate the Bomber, Cerberus will protect the Bomber. We're still at the end phase. We're gonna activate Stardust again, and we're just gonna be basically repeating this process. And the way that this FTK works is that Stardust tribute itself to negate the destruction effect of Bomber, and since it tributes itself, Super Rejuvenation counts the amount of times that Stardust will get tributed, so that way that once you finally end your turn, Super Rejuvenation will activate its effect to draw X amount of cards up to the amount of times that you tribute Stardust Dragon. Right? So obviously we're going to try to tribute 24 times, so that way that we can reach our win condition of actually drawing all the 5 pieces of Exodia. And the really good thing about Super Rejuvenation and also Stardust Dragon is that you can choose which one to activate first, just the exact same way like a Mono Awado versus Card of Demise, right? Like look, you can activate Super Rejuve now, or you can activate Stardust Dragon. We're obviously not going to activate Super Rejuve now because we haven't tributed Stardust 24 times, right? So we're going to keep doing this until we tribute Stardust 24 times, so that way that we can just basically draw our entire deck during the end phase, right? Which is really, really crazy. So I'm gonna basically fast forward this process real quick because I'm pretty sure you guys don't wanna see me just keep doing this. Alright guys, so I'm pretty sure that I've tributed Stardust Dragon 24 plus times now. So let's resolve Super Rejuvenation real quick. And this is basically the win condition, guys. So we can resolve Super Rejuvenation, draw X amount of cards, and that's it. That's it. That's it. We drew all 5 pieces of Exodia right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it literally told me that I won the duel because I reached the win condition of drawing all 5 pieces of Exodia directly from my deck using Super Rejuvenation's effect during the end phase. So that's pretty much it for the FTK, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me talk to you guys about the whole entire strategy behind this deck. So obviously your whole entire goal is to try to make Bomber and Stardust Dragon with co-link to Cerberus as quickly as possible, and also at the same time activating Super Rejuvenation, so that way that during the end phase you can draw X amount of cards up to the amount of times you tribute a dragon monster this turn. And since I tributed Stardust Dragon over 24 times, I'm going to be basically drawing 24 cards directly from my deck to my hand. So that way basically I achieved the win condition of drawing all 5 pieces of Exodia. Is this deck fun to play? 100%. It's super fun to play. It's a very troll deck. If you guys want to troll your opponent to the max, this deck is definitely the deck for you. I wouldn't say this deck is the most consistent deck to take to regionals or YCS, but if you want to take this deck to the locals, go ahead and do so. This deck is very easily disruptible. You can use cards like Ash Blossom on the Draconet, and then you basically just end your turn if you don't have Call by the Grave, right? That's the huge downside about this deck, is that it's very susceptible to hand traps. Like a one hand trap can literally just kill this deck. A right hand trap on the Guard Dragons, or literally an Ash Blossom on Draconet, your turn is literally over. I would say that 70% of the time, I'll basically FTK my opponent. That's if I'm uninterrupted. If you don't open up with Super Rejuvenation, you are playing triple Saruja Skulldread, so you can actually make Saruja Skulldread multiple times in one turn, so that way that you can dig through your deck to say Super Rejuvenation. That's what's really cool about this deck. This deck is actually actually really fun. I actually had this idea as soon as the ban list dropped, but then I actually saw this video on YouTube, Dual Evolution do this video, and I was like, damn, this guy beat me to it, but I actually had the exact same idea. But anyways, I had to give credit where credit is due, so Dual Evolution, if you're watching this video, shout outs to you, man. Make sure you guys get your Exodia playmat today in the link in the description box below at tx1.com and use my coupon code TX10 for 10% off, man. Guys, link in the description box below. Get your playmats today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright, guys. Peace.